Hey everybody, what's going on? KSA Kris here, the Real Estate Blitz, and got a question on Instagram from Lee Curtis. Lee, I told you I'd make a video, so here it is. Says, hi, I'm a big fan here. I'm in the process of getting my realtor's license. Are you a fan of buying coaching? If so, what ones you like best? I'm leaning towards Bob Loeffler, Fearless Agent. Do you know anything about it? Thanks for the knowledge on YouTube. So I'm going to break this down because it's kind of three different questions, so I'll go through the first one first. That seems reasonable, right? So am I a fan of coaching? Do I buy coaching? The answer is yes. I've been on different coaching programs. I'm in between coaching programs right now. I've done some videos on the past on different coaching programs and how to pick a good coach. The first coach I got when I got into, because I had coaches as an investor, I've moved heavily towards mentorship as an investor and even mentorship as an agent. I've gotten a lot more out of being mentored by people that are way above my level, and that just takes time. It takes relationships and things like that. However, when it came to coaching, I got my first coach as an agent was just freaking god awful. In fact, I felt like I was feeding him information so he could actually try to wrangle other people into his crappy program. And it was a local guy. I didn't know anything about the industry. I think I was like maybe a month or two in, and I got a coach. I've done Tom Ferry coaching. I think Tom Ferry coaching is fantastic for new and intermediate agents. I know there's people out there that will disagree with me, and that's fine too. I think as I've progressed, Tom Ferry wasn't really working well for me. In-house for our brokerage, we are using Club Wealth coaching for broker owners, and that has been fire. Absolute fire. My views on Club Wealth, I think Club Wealth is pretty fantastic for intermediate and advanced agents, specifically people that are running teams or brokerages. I think Club Wealth is extremely superior to everything else that's out there. But I personally haven't done it at a beginner or intermediate level, so I can't talk to that. However, I've seen the success. And I like the fact that the people that you're going to be working with are producing. They're like high level producing people. The people that we're working with on the broker side, like we got years before we even sort of catch up with them. I didn't always see that on the Tom Ferry side. They have a lot of great coaches, but after I did that video for the Tom Ferry program, I did get a call from a lot of people all over the nation that were not happy with their coaches. And I told them what I did. I know the original two coaches they were trying to give me on Tom Ferry. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. And it's just because I know what personality styles I work well with. And at the end of the day, if you're paying for coaching, you should be demanding that you actually work with somebody that's going to take you to the next level. For me, a lot of it was less about just not liking somebody and more about, will I respect somebody enough so I will do everything that they tell me to do blindly? And I think that's important. I treat the six-figure agent program that we have within our brokerage. The people that blindly do and listen to me and blindly do what I tell them they should be doing in order to generate business are killing it. One guy, Kelly, he just came over here 3 weeks ago, and he's been in the business for like 30 years, broker license, and he just basically went out and got another job because the world changed and he didn't change with it. And Kelly came to me, brought him on the team, and right now he has like $94,000 in his pipeline in like 3 weeks because he's blindly doing specific actions. There's specific actions that you need to do every day, consistently, nonstop. So that's my view on buying coaching. Absolutely. I think everybody should be coaching. I'm looking right now. I am getting a lot of mentorship. I think there's both of them. There's pros and cons to both. I love being mentored, but I would still like to get back into a coaching regimen. I just don't know when I'll get back to it, and because I'm searching right now for somebody that can meet or beat my level of where I am in my business. So yeah, as far as Bob Loeffler, Fearless Agent, I don't know about Bob at all. So I couldn't give you a better answer on that, Lee Curtis. Hopefully somebody can put up some comments on Bob and give you some insight. And then let's see. I already told you which ones I like best. And do I know anything about it? No, I don't know anything about Bob. And so I guess that's it. What I would say is that there are previous videos. I think I've done 2 or 3 previous videos on coaching. One of them was basically saying the negative pitfalls that I've seen of coaching. And usually it's because it's just a hustle for some people. I think that there's so much information that's readily available, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on podcasts. I think coaching is an absolute must. And if it wasn't true, then Tom Brady would never need Bill Belichick. Just think about it. Like the Patriots just wouldn't have any coaches. They would just show up and win games. I think coaching sometimes it's not about what the person does, but that they're able to teach, coach, and mentor you into a positive direction to actually succeed and win. That's really what a coach should be doing for you. I personally get hung up sometimes on different coaches that just don't produce or never really have produced. I'm not a fan of that because I don't like somebody telling me, oh, you should be doing this stuff, yet they either don't do it themselves or haven't done it themselves. And this is like what the Real Estate Blitz is. I'm just some guy. I'm not a guru. I'm not a coach. I'm not anything like that. I've been asked to be a coach for a couple programs, and I've just turned them down because it's not for me. I'm not a coach. I'm just a guy that's producing, well, and I'm trying to pass along information that's working for me right now. And if you watch videos from when I first started the Real Estate Blitz to now, some things have changed. I've learned more. I've grown more as a person. I've implemented newer things, or I've adjusted what I used to do, and it was pretty fantastic. So, that's what I do. And I would say most of these people that are coaching, go check out their YouTube channels. Go check out their podcast. Go and see what kind of value and information they're giving. And if it sounds like hack, I posted up a video on don't drink the snake oil. If it sounds like hack stuff, then it probably is. If they're always trying to feed you the new, latest, greatest, super cool thing, and they're always trying to push product, it's probably a hack. That's just my opinion. But whatever. Anyways, that's all I got. Hey, Lee, I hope I helped you out, and I hope this is a good one. I'll post this because it looks like you're following me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So I'll probably post this up on Facebook as well, just so you have it. And I hope it helps, man. All right, have a good one. Bye.